Standardized tests do love to give you questions about the area of very strange looking shapes, and you're not expected to know the formula for a shape like this, right? That would be very silly. But you are expected to know how to break this into simpler shapes, right? If you're looking at this crazy 1, 2, 3, this is some kind of a irregular pentagon. But if you break it up, you can make it much simpler. Like, what if I just draw a line right here? Hey, I got a triangle. And there's a rectangle. That's even easier. One more line over here means I've divided this thing into just triangles and rectangles, and that's it. And we can go ahead and put some labels on the sides of these things that can help us through this. Well, the length of this tall rectangle here in one direction is only 2, right? Between 3 and 5. And in the other direction is going to be, well, it's going from y equals 0 to y equals 8. Okay, so now we've got the dimensions on that rectangle. The dimensions on this little triangle over here are going to be, let's see, how high is it? It goes from 4 in y to 8 in y, so that's 4 in that length. And in this length, it's 3. And this big triangle at the very right side, well, that's 8 high, and it looks like it's 3 wide. So, super. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of these things, and I'll label them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, area 1, that's going to be the area of a triangle, which is 1/2 base times height. So that's 1/2, 3 times 4, and that is equal to 6. Great. Area 2, that's just a rectangle. It's the length times the width. So in one dimension, it's 3. In the other dimension, I didn't label that one, but I can figure out that one's 4 right there, because the total height of this side is 8, and the triangle's height is 4. So I subtract those and I get 4, or I just use this coordinate right here. That tells me the height too. So I've got 3 times 4, and that part is equal to 12. Area 3, that's the really tall rectangle, is a width of 2, that's the base, times a height of 8. So that makes 16. And area 4, it's another triangle, so that's 1/2 base times height. The base is 3, the height on this one is 8. So I've got, looks like another 12er. Add them all up. What do we get? 12, 24, 30, 46, I think. And there we go. So see, problems like this you can actually do in your head, because the formulas, as long as you remember area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height, and area of a rectangle, length times width, you can work your way through this. I think the only challenge is dividing it up in a clever way to make less work for yourself.